Welcome to Nola Papa. And today I want to talk about hair night with my 2-year-old adorable African American little girl. So it took a while to learn what to do, how to do it, the products to use. It's trial and error. And the only way that you're going to learn is if you make the mistakes to not do that again. And each thing that you do, whether it's a style or hair night or protection, every single thing that you do helps you for tomorrow. And that's from even protecting it when it's not a hair night and you wear a shower cap, or when she goes to bed and it's a bonnet. Those two things are so important to keeping the hair protected, and the hard work that you put into it and the style to stay like it's supposed to be. And if you don't use those things, then you're wasting your money, and it's heartache and heartbreak because it's going to be tangled and it's going to hurt. So, first of all, I am not a professional. I'm a gay dad, a white gay dad that doesn't know much, but I do know the essentials, I think. Real quick, I want to show you the products that I use for hair night. And this is not deep hair night. Deep hair night is when you shampoo it and then you do the warm oils to help stimulate the hair growth. We're not doing that tonight. This is the basic co-wash and tangles. You use the pick to get the tangles out. And then the leave-in conditioner. So this is just the basic every fourth night hair night. And your kid is going to be different than my kid. I found that with my kid, it has been trial and error because of her skin and the eczema flare-ups that happen with the different products that we use. And when we have a flare-up, that stuff is gone. Whether it's $15, $25, if it flares her out or flares her up, then you got to trash it. And I found that Shea Moisture is a really good product for us. It also smells really good. The Coconut Hibiscus Curl Moisture Co-Wash, super good. And it is really non-abrasive for her skin, and it works. And we use like 3 or 4 different co-washes each time to find the one product that I felt like worked. And this line, we also use the shampoo that we do monthly and the conditioner, not the leave-in, but the regular conditioner. We use Shea Moisture. Cantu, I don't like. That's kind of cheap. And from the sweet lady at Sally's Beauty Supply, I think that Cantu recently changed their formula. That's not a good thing. So I don't like Cantu. I don't like Carol's Daughter. It just didn't seem like it was thick enough to coat her hair. Her hair still felt dry. I don't know if I'm even making sense, but this is good. Shea Moisture. And then you work it through, and then you tangle it or detangle it, and the run-of-the-mill pick. That really helps. I don't know of another kind of utensil that you would use to get the effect that you're looking for other than this pick. And then after you're completed, then you use, and then again, this is kind of an expensive product, but We went through many that broke her out, especially around her forehead, and had to throw it away. Mixed Chicks is a good product. It's kind of expensive. It's like $25. But it really, really works as a really good leave-in conditioner. And this is the last step that you use after you've co-washed. And then you put on the bonnet for bed. So, Mixed Chicks, it's good. It's good quality, and I feel like that for the money of $25, it better be good, and it is. So it gets Nola Papa's 2 thumbs up. So that's that. And then you'll see in the video, there's another little brush that I use. It looks like a toothbrush, and you brush your hair and then you smooth it. You brush it and smooth. And this really gets a nice flat effect. It also has this tiny little comb right here. I don't use that. But this, it's a must. I have one in my car because that car seat is gonna mess the back of her hair up. And I have one in the diaper bag and I have one in the bathroom, and it's really good. So this is a must have. So let's get to it. And again, if you have any questions at all, always reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. And subscribe to Nola Papa on YouTube. Like the video, share it with your friends. I'm here to help because I didn't necessarily have this when I started out. So hopefully I'm able to help someone out there. And yeah, so let's do it. Starting out, you can see that Ella has her part down the middle, and I use that for her poofs. And I try to keep it there just because it's easier and it saves a lot of time. But first of all, you just want to put a little amount of the Shea Moisture Co-Wash in your palm and massage it through really well. I usually use about 3 palmfuls, one on each side of her head, and then especially focusing on the back, because the back of her hair is where she sleeps. It's where her head rests in the car seat, and it's likely to get more tangled than the other parts of her head. And now, using her pick, you want to start at the ends of her hair and work your way up towards the root. It's very important that you start at the ends because that minimizes the breakage, and African American hair is really susceptible to breaking. So you want to do everything that you can to make sure that that doesn't happen. And you just work your way from the top of her head all the way around the sides to the back. And you want to focus very much on the back because that is, again, where a lot of the tangles happen because of whether it be sleeping or the head being pressed back at the car seat. You just want to make sure that you just free up those tangles, because if you don't, then when 4 days comes around for the next co-wash night, those tangles are really going to be set in, and that could be very painful. Using your Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner, you use about a quarter size amount, and you just remember a little bit goes a long way, and you just apply it, coating all of her head from front to back. Using your rat tail comb, that helps you continue to have that part down the middle of her head. And then you take your small little rubber bands and evenly with each side, you just create your pigtail or your poof and the more that you do with your small little rubber bands, the better you'll be able to work with them in the future. It just takes practice. And then afterwards, you take that edge brush and you just smooth over the top of her head, making sure that there's no lumps left behind. Be sure to subscribe to our NOLA Papa YouTube channel. And we'd love for you to follow our journey on Instagram at NOLA Papa, Facebook at NOLA Papa, and NOLAPapa.com.